What's up, YouTube? You know, earlier today, I received my report from Excel Solutions. Excel Solutions is our partner when it comes to all of our pre-licensing life courses. And for now going on 3 years, I've been really promoting Excel Solutions service because they have a pretty good platform that makes it easy for people to learn exactly what is needed to pass their exam. So we've had a good run so far. And they sent me over my report. And for the month of October, we had a record. And that was Herrera Insurance Marketing was able to help 104 new people from all walks of life, all over the country, on the path of getting their life insurance license. 104. And that is amazing because for many months, I'd been averaging 40 to 50 people a month, that took the first step of getting their license by taking these pre-licensing courses. So it was a record month for us, and we're just getting the ball going. Our goal is to help 1,000 people a month get into the business, and we're 900 short of that goal. But with the different digital marketing strategies we're using, YouTube, word of mouth, between my hiring managers, we're getting the word out, and more people are using our promo code of VirtualFE to get their discount. But besides that, when I help, new people get their license, they're getting into something they've never done before. So, they're asking a lot of questions, a lot of good questions. And one of the number one questions I get is, what opportunity is the best one? Because there's so many out there, different agencies out there promoting their services, promoting their business. I get it. But which one's the best one for you as an agent? Well, my advice, it comes down to money. If you're starting out right now and you just came out of pocket to get your insurance courses, and then the next step is getting the training. Once you get the training, understanding how the carrier compensation works, and then how much is it going to cost you to market your services, to go out there and find people that you can sell to. All that stuff are questions that you need to answer yourself. But when I sit here and I think of what the best plan is for a new agent, once again, regardless if you're coming in with a lot of capital or you're, really just doing this on a wing with really limited resources, then listen carefully. When you go and talk to a carrier that you want to work with, the insurance carriers pay you your commissions in one of two ways. They will give you an advance commission when the policy is issued, or they will pay you an advance commission when the policy is issued and paid for. So what's the difference? Well, it's a major difference if you're tight on money and you don't have a lot of savings set aside. And why is that? Let me explain. It comes down to cash flow, your cash flow cycle. So if you are working for an insurance company that pays you when the policy is issued and the first premium is paid, which is considered issued and paid, then you get your advance within 48 hours of that happening. Well, today is, mid-November, and you make a sale and the customer tells you, I want the policy, I'm ready to buy, but I just don't have no money. I have no 50 bucks, 60 bucks, whatever it is right now. Now, remember, you're dealing with final expense where the majority of the people that you talk to are going to tell you they have no money. You definitely ain't going to walk away from that application and the opportunity to help that person. So you're going to take the application and submit it, but you don't see your commission, your advance, until the day that the policy is paid for, then it issues. That's 2 weeks from today. You see no commissions for those 2 weeks. This is a big deal, especially, again, if you're an agent that you don't have reserves, you don't have extra that can carry you as you wait for those commissions to come in. On the other hand, if you work for an insurance carrier that pays you on issue, regardless if the policy was paid for, then that shortens up your cash flow cycles. So, for example, I make the sale today of $50. The customer doesn't have any money until the beginning of the month, which is 2 weeks from today. Well, in this case, this particular carrier is going to go ahead, issue the policy, and within 48 hours, they are also going to advance me my commission, my 75%. So you went from waiting 2 weeks to seeing that commission to reducing it within 48 hours of the moment in time you made a sale. This right here is a major, major point that I recommend you look into. Every carrier is different. Every agency is different. For example, with us, I have 3 or 4 carriers that pay us when the policy drafts. Then I have a very small group that pays us on issue. Luckily for us, Royal Neighbors, one of my favorite ones, pays us on issue. So we get paid within those first 48 hours. Another thing to consider is when you're working for, a carrier and you're looking at these issues, another thing that you want to make sure is that you have a carrier that's friendly with underwriting, health issues, that's friendly with diabetes, high blood pressure combinations. But more importantly, you're really looking for a carrier that has an easy submitting process, binding process, and that's a voice signature. If the insurance company, provides an email or some DocuSign form, it's going to be a lot more challenging than if you take that person and do a voice signature over the phone. It's not impossible, but it's a lot easier to take that person to an interview where they record the voice signature and you don't have to send out an email. You don't got to do no DocuSign or any kind of an email. So again, take a close look at that, because I've seen it many, many times over and over where agents were excited about a certain particular product carrier, and then only to find out that without an email, they can't get the business done. And then leads, guys. You must have, a good lead source. The name of our business is activity. It comes down to that. Whether you're doing callbacks or you're taking live transfers, chances are it all comes down to how many people you're talking to, how many presentations you're making, how many closes you're doing. It comes down to how many people you're talking to. Now, whether you do that, again, through live transfers or callback, that is, you know, that doesn't really mean anything. It's still going to cost you a certain amount of money to acquire those applications. And for me, I take live inbound calls. My goal is to talk to as many people as I can every week. But again, I hope what I shared with you helps you because, man, lately I've been talking to a lot of agents. And when it comes down to paying for leads, a lot of agents just don't have that extra $500, $1,000 for a lead budget every week. They just don't have it. And, you know, I've been in those circumstances. But if you align yourself with the right company, again, that has short commission cycles, that has easy underwriting by voice signature, and you have people to talk to, then you'll be able to really get the ball rolling, make enough sales to, keep going in this business. If, you struggle with some of these issues, it's going to make it very hard for you to stay in this game. So if you need a little more extra assistance, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to show you what I do, whether it's live inbounds, outbound, I'll show you. Also explain to you how it is that these companies pay you on issue when they haven't even collected a premium, which is pretty cool. But they understand that without us as the agent, they ain't going to get that business at the volume that we do it. So again, if you're watching this, consider what I'm saying, apply it, and it will help you get out of a jam. Peace.